Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. So I have been getting this, comments and these queries like if we are transitioning from some other domain to DevOps. So how should we handle these situations? How we will show the real time hands-on experience in the interview, or how can we do it and get the job in DevOps. See, basically, it is happening nowadays a lot because many organization people are stuck in some bad projects where the technologies that they are using are not old. They don't want to work on it, but they are not getting any way to come out of it. So the problems are there. So if someone wants to switch their domain, which is very fine because they want their future to be in that domain. So two things you can do: either you in your organization look for DevOps team or any project, and to get some hands on experience, just switch your team. Very clearly tell your expectations to your manager, your direct supervisor, that you don't want to continue and you want to change your domain. So you are looking for roles and a role in DevOps. So please release me, so that if in 2 3 or 4 months you are getting some hands on experience as DevOps, you can easily put them that in your resume or CV and show it. But if in case your request is getting ignored by manager and they are not listening, they are not ready to release you from the project, in that case what you can do is, I would suggest start self learning. Then, for getting some hands on, either you can try out some labs. So, Code Cloud, many ads we are seeing of Code Clouds. I'm not promoting anything, but so I think there is some cost related to it for using its lab. But yeah, they have good lab where you can easily practice and do some hands on. Or else, what you can do, you can avail in Azure or AWS, whichever cloud platform you want to explore, and you can get concession if you say that you are just learning and exploring. You can use that and you can create VMs, install this Docker Jenkins over there and try out all this to get some hands-on experience. After you get some hands-on experience, just try switching, look for other companies, because if it's very clear that in your organization you will not get release, you cannot switch your domain, so it's a time to look for switch to another company, because the late it will be, the more difficult it becomes to switch. Third step is, whenever you are giving interviews. Now this is when you are giving the interviews. So what interviewer expects, that you should have some hands on experience. So what are the questions that they will ask? That what are your roles and responsibilities, what tools you know, and what how your day looked like in your organization as a DevOps engineer. You should be very well prepared for these answers. Even for people who are working as DevOps engineer, and people who are not working as DevOps engineer and they're trying to switch their domain. You should be very well prepared for these answers. What tools you know, you should tell them. What was your roles and responsibilities? Tool you have good hands on, you are confident about, you should tell your roles and responsibilities surrounding those tools only, so that majorly questions are asked from there. If you are good in writing pipeline script, creating the pipeline, integrating it and everything, you can say you were creating and managing the CI/CD pipelines. If you are good in Terraform, you can tell about Terraform. If you are that you were provisioning infrastructures using Terraform. If you were good in shell scripting, you can add that. If you are good in Python, you can tell that. If you are very good knowledge of services of any cloud, you can tell that. If you are good in monitoring and logging or deploying application or you can tell accordingly. So the questions are surrounding that. What majorly, I'll tell you what tools they are looking as a DevOps engineer. First of all, Kubernetes. It's very important that you know Kubernetes. Nowadays, EKS, AKS, or anything Kubernetes you have worked on. Then of course, you should know how to create pipeline, how to create Docker images. Then you should be having good knowledge of security, because nowadays people are focusing on securing their infrastructure, so you should have good knowledge about it. And if you know Terraform and all, scripting and all, that will be more good. I think these three questions which I've told, be prepared, and accordingly, every individual should prepare these questions and think that what tool you are good at, and if any question is asked related to that tool, will you be able to answer? Cover all the questions that can be asked around that tool. Today, nowadays, you can do chat GPT. You can you can search for those questions. What are the real time scenario question that can be asked? So this is basically a roadmap if you are trying to switch from some any other domain to DevOps. And there are many questions also, that what will happen if we haven't worked, and then okay, got an offer, we haven't worked, then we get a project, how we will able to tackle that? See, everyone is have to little bit struggle in their starting months whenever you are switching to a new company, because you know how the work and everything is different. The way of working is different for every organization. So just put the whatever effort you have put in learning, just put little bit more effort and you will be able to do it. Don't worry about that. Whenever you are starting something new, you have to struggle, but ultimately after 1 month you'll be able to do it. So it's fine, don't worry on that part. Just try to first switch into whatever domain you want. That's all for today's video. I hope it's helpful and it helped many people who are trying to switch their domains. Let me know your views in comment section. So that's all, bye.